Hey guys, this is my first ever YouTube video. Uh, I know it's kind of weird, but I'm gonna be doing a podcast for my first video. Um, I'm gonna talk a little about why I started on YouTube as well. Um, so let's just start with the all-out question. Why did I start on YouTube? Um, well, I've always been interested in YouTube. Uh, I've seen my fair share of YouTube here and there, and I've always thought of it as something I'd be doing one day. And the reason I'm starting now specifically is because I finally have time for it now. I didn't really have much time before, as well as I didn't have the gear to it. I still don't have the right gear to it. Right now I'm playing on a very bad PC, and that's also the reason why in the background you can see Roblox. I know it's kind of a bad touch on the video, but I mean you kind of need something, and I'm not really a person to show my face, so Roblox is kind of, I mean, bee hopping videos in general is just what people are watching nowadays. So I thought, why not put that over it while I'm doing this podcast? Uh, but in this first episode, I'm kind of just gonna be mostly talking about myself, and after that, I'm gonna be asking some questions where it's basically anyone has an opinion on it. Um, but yeah, the reason why I'm starting YouTube now is because I haven't had time before, as I said, because I was going to school, I had mental problems and stuff, and I didn't really want to start until I got the whole thing fixed and got ready for it mentally. Um, but now I am doing better. Um, I'm ready to start YouTube, and hopefully, this journey is not just one podcast episode. I would hopefully like to do some more, probably gaming at some point when my PC can handle it. But for now, I'm gonna be doing podcasts. And yeah, I know that it's a little weird that I'm sitting alone with no one else because that's not really how normal podcasts work. But most of my friends are Danish, as I am. But they don't speak English unless there's a reason to it, such as a friend being English in the same call. Um, so they probably wouldn't be on the same point when they will record with me. And I would really like my videos to be more professional. Like, if I'm doing a podcast, like it to be more. Of course, it can be chill, but I still want everyone to be able to follow along. That's also why I'm gonna be talking about subjects that, well, I would say most people can talk about, even kids. Um, but this episode, I have a few things prepared. So let's just get going. First, I'm gonna introduce myself. Hey, I'm Mr. Purple. If you don't know me already, I'm a 17-year-old gamer. I watch anime, shows, movies. Um, I'm usually online from 10 a.m. to around 1 a.m. Night. Um, I don't have school or university or job or anything. So I am kind of just going on my own there. Um, I live with my dad. I have a older brother who's 23, and I have a mom who lives a little away from here. I'm born and raised in Denmark, and I still live there. Um, right now, I'm in the middle part of the country called Fyn. Um, and if my friends will be watching this, which I think they will, they would probably be asking me why I'm speaking English. And the reason is, even though I'm Danish, English has always been like the the language that I felt most comfortable in. Um, because Danish is just I will say this as a Danish person. I feel like Danish is a weird language. And I can confidently say it because I mean I am Danish myself. I think Sweden and Norway got us on the language part. I mean, they might be better, but they're also like kind of clunky sometimes. But I like Swedish. Uh, Funny enough, I've actually been trying to learn some Swedish here and there just by watching YouTube. I've learned some curse words, but I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and curse in Swedish. Also because I don't even know if they're right. Um, but yeah, I'm just a pretty chill dude. Sits online most days. If I'm not online, then I'm probably with my dad and brother doing something. Um, I don't really have any like big attributes. I might have ADHD, but I'm not gonna say that I have because I haven't been like told I haven't got a certificate or like anything that I have ADHD, so I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, I have ADHD." Because I might not have and just be very energetic. I mean, these days you can never be too sure. I'm single, have been for quite a while now, actually. Um, I am, yeah, I'm just a chill at home guy. Sometimes I like to take a walk or ride my bike somewhere, shop for my family, groceries and stuff. Um, I yeah, I mean, there's nothing really more to talk about me. Like, I don't have anything else that you guys should know, really. Uh, maybe we should talk about why I don't have a face cam or why I'm not like doing that kind of thing. The reason is I like being this image online. Like, most people know about Corpse Husband, right? Uh, he hasn't shown his face, and I'm not planning on either. I know it's kind of like the meta, like on YouTube and stuff. Like everybody hides their face until it accidentally gets leaked, or they're like doing it for like a sub special or something. But I just feel like I'm more confident that way. If people know what I look like, I wouldn't be as confident and probably couldn't make as much content as I would like to, because in that way, they will all see you as another person. It's the saying that goes, "Don't judge a book by its cover." And even though people are like, "Well, I'm not gonna do that either way," they are gonna do it in some kind of way because no matter what, there's gonna be some kind of effect on what a person looks like and how they act. So if someone, let's say a random person on the internet, sees me, they would probably think of either less or more of me, and I don't really want to get assumptions like that. For example, you might even assume that even though my videos have such low views, that I can't, like, I'm not gonna be doing so great on YouTube and stuff just because I'm new and I don't have the right gear. But that might not happen. I might accidentally be the new like Mr. Beast or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm probably not, but some kind of thing where people assume that. And I don't want people to assume stuff, just what I look like, because then if they assume less, then that means they won't enjoy the content as much. And I don't really want that. I want people to enjoy my content as much as possible. I mean, they might not like me as a person, but they might like my content. For example, if I do a gaming video, they might like some kind of speedruns or my type of games or music and stuff, but they might not like me as a person. And that's totally fine, to be honest, but it just means they will be watching me less. And to be honest, if they feel like I'm a good person and they keep watching me just because they haven't seen my face, then I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm 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 officially on YouTube just because I want to be a person that people can look up to, like feel comfort in. For example, I might be one of I don't know if I am, but I might be one of the first YouTubers who decides to do a podcast over Roblox bee hopping. Like, then that might be funny. Um, but the reason, I mean, I kind of told the reason why I started YouTube because I want to make people happy. I want them to enjoy YouTube and to feel like they have someone that even if you guys want some other type of content, just text them, just comment. I will read every comment, hopefully. Depends on if there's millions of comments, which I don't believe there will be. Uh, and if you guys have some ideas to what I should do in videos, I'll be happy to do whatever I can. But I won't be showing my face, just so we get that clear. I'm not gonna be showing my face at all. Um, but if you guys have anything like gaming or chatting with friends or maybe even streaming on Twitch, which I might or might not start again, then go ahead and comment and I might do it. By the way, for the next episode of my podcast, I will be bringing a friend. I don't know who yet, but I will be bringing anyone. Because lately, I mean, most of my friends have stuff to do. Because, I mean, I don't. That's also why I'm able to do this right now. Um, but yeah, I'll be bringing on someone. They might be Danish, they might not be. By the way, if you guys want to have a Danish video or like a Q&A, like any sort of thing like that, then also comment. Tell me your ideas because I would like to see what you guys want me to do. Um, okay, that's right. We have different subjects, which I don't remember right now. I will check them. Uh, so I wrote some subjects that I could get started on. In case I accidentally didn't have anything to talk about. Because, I mean, I am sitting alone, so I can't just randomly start talking to the other person in my podcast. But I'm gonna I'm gonna be answering like a big question. What would my superpower be if I could choose any superpower? Like a genie comes and says, "You can choose any type of superpower in existence in the multiverse, what would it be?" And I don't already I do kind of have an idea of what it would be. Um, to those who watch anime, it's the ability Mob Psycho has, Mob Psycho 100. Um, to those who don't watch anime, um, I can't really explain it fully, but I'm gonna try to explain it as much as possible. Um, so there's this kid, he's like 14, 15-ish, and he has like a percentage meter of rage. When it reaches 100, as in the title, he kind of turns on his ability, and it kind of he kind of goes into rage basically, just um and he becomes insanely strong. Basically, he becomes a tank, but with the speed of like a rocket, like a space rocket or something. And the strength of like 1,000 gorillas. I don't fucking know. Maybe like a nuclear bomb. Once he got turned, he turned like into his rage mode, and he lifted a whole school like from the ground. Um, and he didn't like do it on purpose. It just happened. Uh, and he is insanely fast. Like if you would imagine a cheetah's top like miles power, imagine that times 5 or something. Like he flew from one end to the other of like a road in like a millisecond. Basically, that's like he gains like times a million of every possible attribute you can get, like you can guess. Um, and I would really like to get his powers because just imagine like getting from one place to another. That kind of speed is insane. Also, he can see ghosts, or well, it's kind of they're not called ghosts in the series, but they call them spirits because they are just spirits of people who have died and like demons and stuff. Um, but that would be pretty cool to like be able to see spirits and have that much power. And people are probably thinking when I say have that much power, it sounds like I'm gonna be a villain. I'm not. I will probably be one of those guys who goes like into the street, I don't know, like into the city, find a bar. You all know that one guy in the bar that always goes up to the girls and hits on them, like kind of the creepy guy that everyone hates, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be the one to like get that guy off the girls. Like I'm gonna be kicking him out. That's kind of what my whole deal is. Like bullies and stuff, I just hate bullies to be honest. Like really. Even if I'm doing something for fun and we're for fun like arguing and using bad words about each other, I actually like I actually feel bad for saying words against the other person, and I feel bad that they're talking shit about me. You know, like I'm that I'm that type of guy to be honest. Um, but I will probably like find bullies and I'm not gonna like hurt them on purpose, but if they like start hurting me, I will kind of like stop them, but not kill them. Like I wouldn't hurt them on purpose. I mean, unless they're like killers or something, then of course I'm gonna use a little force. But that's not the whole thing. Um, other than that, I don't know what powers are like cooler. I don't really know anyone else that has like a cooler power. I mean, I have watched a lot of different what's it called? A lot of different animes. Maybe, and I know this is a classic, and people are gonna be talking. People are probably gonna be like, "Oh, why that?" But being a Saiyan from Dragon Ball, yeah, um, is actually just in general insane. Because if I'm not wrong, I'm not sure, someone can fact check this. If I'm not wrong, Saiyans have some like extra strength or something. I don't know how much, but I think they are just generally stronger than humans. Um, and also, Goku literally, okay, spoiler, for anyone who hasn't watched Dragon Ball Super, just like skip 20 seconds. Goku turns into God and gets something called Ultra Instinct, which means he can dodge anything. Okay, so he is pretty powerful. Uh, and I kinda want to be him because I mean, just imagine how strong you can be as a literal god. Like you wouldn't need to. Also his also Goku's what's it called, personality. Like he's always happy, basically. Like he can stand in front of Frieza and laugh with a smile on his face. Like he could be like cheering him on or something. Like Vegeta, his brother, I think. I'm not sure. Um, he will literally be like, Kakarot, you son of a bitch, or like something. And then after, he would just be smiling and laughing like, oh, you're funny, Vegeta, and then just like keep on going. He has the nicest attitude ever. Like he is the coolest person of all anime characters. Um, and he is also insanely powerful. Like a normal person wouldn't be able to hurt Goku in the slightest. Like bullet, nah. Knife, no. Like you would need like key, like energy blasts or something. Like really, I think if you dropped a nuke on him when he's no spoilers, don't worry. When he's in the last episode of Dragon Ball Super, I don't think he would be hurt at all, to be honest. Like he is one of the most powerful beings in the Dragon Ball Super universe, just Dragon Ball in general. And I know people are gonna be out there, Seno, he's literally the universe destroyer or something. Yeah, I know Seno, and I know he's literally like one snap away from destroying every universe. But I said one of the most powerful out there. Even Beerus, another person that I'm not gonna talk about, uh, said in one of the last episodes, I'm not gonna be able to actually like hurt him. Like he was scared of fighting Goku at that point. And that is insane because in the start of the series, he almost got killed by him. So, well, not him, everyone on Earth. And don't worry, it's not really that big of a spoiler. Um, yeah, that's kind of. I would say I would pick Goku as like I would be able to do anything that Goku does because he got insane power. And I mean, who wouldn't be able to fly and have like a tail, turn into a literal monkey? Well, technically you can only do that once. Now thinking about it, but in general, that's just cool. Um, yeah. Hope you guys will comment what your guys' answer would be to that. Like, if you guys would be able to pick a superpower, what would it be? Um, I actually think I'm gonna be ending the episode there because I don't really have anything else to talk about without like a co-host. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed the video though. And I will be making future episodes that are gonna be like within a week. If I get views, like if I get like let's say 10 views within a week, I'll be uploading the next episode within the same week. Hope you guys enjoyed it so far, and you guys will probably have a great day. And until next time, see ya.